Greetings all, Vanny here for Sagittarius's weekend message. The first two cards come out as your dreams need a practical plan and nothing is yet set in stone. So sorry, I had a cough. I actually love this so much because it's balancing the need to have control and fluidity. You have the groundedness of Taurus's energy of making a plan, having a backup plan, thinking of things that are written down, having a list of the things that you want to accomplish, while also realizing that nothing is set in stone and that plan is subject to change. Your life is subject to change right now. And, excuse me, so many of us fight that change because you're like, no, I'm safe where I'm at. I'm comfortable where I'm at. Or I'm not really comfortable where I'm at, but I don't know where I'm going. So I don't know what to do. Get comfortable being uncomfortable, my love, because that is where you're going to be growing. And you have already done an incredible amount of growing. I'm just feeling pride for you. Like, this is what spirit is trying to relay to you, is just like this sense of pride. Like, I am proud of how much you have done, my love. You have balanced spirituality and practicality coming out for you. Full moon in Pisces. Pisces is one of the most amazing signs because of how connected and empathetic they are with spirit and others' energies. Balancing the connections that we have to ourselves, especially psychic gifts like clairvoyance, clairaudience, energetic sensitivities, it can become very overwhelming to deal with that in your everyday life. You need to be aware of how you direct energy, or you can direct energy. You may not even know that you can direct the energy around you. You have an auric field around you, Sagittarius, that it's sort of like a bubble. And this is the energy that you exude, as well as stuff that is coming in from the world around you. When you move about, you overlap with other people's auras. And their energies can be mixed and misidentified as your own. This is sometimes occurs when you go into a situation that people are really angry in, and suddenly you're very irritable, or you're very upset, or you feel all of that anger. It's like the phrases that are like, you could cut the tension in that room with a knife. That's because that energy has a physical weight. Not all of us recognize it as that, so we put it in analogous situations, but it does create an impact on us. You need to learn to guard and shield yourself against other people's energies, because otherwise it can become overwhelming, as well as learning how to balance your own psychic gifts. They will be coming up, and very powerfully. Do not be afraid of them, my love, but they will create changes in your system, such as clairvoyance or clairaudience, hearing a disembodied voice or a voice in your head that is not quite your own, but is still something that you needed to hear. It may literally feel like you are going crazy, and I am here to stress to you, my love, that you are not going crazy. You are leveling up into a form of consciousness that humanity has not been in the last few hundred years. However, Mother is bringing that energy back. She is bringing her gifts to us back because we need them. Because we have been disconnected from her for too long and are killing her with our actions, with how we are mining and going to war over needless things. You have acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. And that flow, the flow of energy, is all around us. And once you start tapping into it, it's like a Wi-Fi connection. Once you have the password, you have the ability to connect to a world outside of your world. And it is truly one of the most amazing things I have ever experienced in my life. What you have in abundance shows you how you are blessed. Spirit shows you signs, symbols, and synchronicities of things that they are trying to remove in things that make you uncomfortable, things that are trying to draw you forward with things that are recalling in your mind again and again and again. Pulls in your stomach is your instinct, is your gut intuition. That is your connection to your higher self, my love. You are coming online in a way that like you have never had before. So it is so very important for you to ground yourself. Many of the most evolved beings on the earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. It's so very difficult to live a life of authenticity in today's world because so much of us is told that we have to be a certain way, look at like a certain thing, or achieve a certain level of status to be happy. And that simply is not true, my love. Happiness, love, joy, acceptance, validation, and appreciation, it's all something that can only come from you. Not something outside of you, not something that you buy on a shelf. That is something that comes from you. And it comes from learning that you are a beautiful catastrophe. That you are a never-ending masterpiece. And you are so very, very connected and loved by the spirits that have watched over you from the day that you were born to the people in your physical life beside you. You have never walked through a day on this planet by yourself. Spirit is reminding you of your inner power and asking you to tap into it now, because the world is shifting around you. And as you can level up, you can truly become the next most amazing version of the person that you already are as this world is changing. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. I absolutely love that. I really love the awakening energy that I'm feeling from Sagittarius. And you don't awaken just one time. So like if you've been on a spiritual path for a while, you don't just go through one awakening a couple years ago and like you're gooch to the main. No, you will continue to go through awakenings. I have personally been on a healing journey for over 7 years, and I'm 24. I have much more to learn. So do you, my love. As long as you have a life in your body and a breath in your chest, you have something to learn, something to heal, something to grow from, and somewhere to develop. You are never done, and you are always blessed, connected, loved, and watched over. Have a beautiful day, Sagittarius.